that we use in puja material, this acts as an associative memory, a hook to our mind, and that reminds us some very profound thoughts that how we should be conducting our life. This puja is nothing but the dress rehearsal of our remainder of the 23 hours that we spend, how we should act in our life. Take for example flower. Flower is a stimulus to our mind that tells us that how we should transform our life into the life of a flower. Living the life of a flower simply implies that when you look at a flower, you feel the surge of joy and happiness spontaneously. Nobody has to tell you that cheer up. You look at flower, you feel good. When our life becomes such that whenever somebody comes in our contact, meets us, sees us, talks to us, and when they start feeling a surge of joy and happiness, then you can be sure that your life has turned into the life of a flower. Maybe that is the reason girls put a flower on their hair, right? I don't know. But the point is that that also could be a reminder, a stimulus in your head right there, that we should live life of a flower. Similarly, when you look at the rice, when you take rice, touch rice, rice is a reminder that these few grains of rice are the symbol of our wealth that we generate in our life. A few grains of rice that we offer to Bhagwanji, they are a reminder that Bhagwan also has a share in the wealth that we earn. All the wealth that we earn using some talent that is given to us. So when we offer some grains of rice, that tells us that we should be using part of our wealth for the altruistic service. When we offer that for the service of the mankind without expecting anything in return, that is the real puja in real sense, and this is just a reminder, nothing else, and creating a bond and connection. So there are several other puja items that we'll be using. I am not be commenting because of the time constant right now, but let us do the Shodashopchar puja. Take some flower in your hand, and all the offerings you will make on the murti of Bhagwan Ganesh there. Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha Avahayami Sthapayami. Make the offering, and then you again take a few petals of flower. This time we are offering flower as a seed of flower. When somebody very important comes, we offer the best seat in the house. So what is the best seat we got? A seat of flowers. Flower also symbolizes our heart. So think that you are offering the seat of our heart for the Lakshmi Mata and Ganeshji to take a seat there. Om Asanam Samarpayami. Make the offering. Next 4 rounds you are going to offer a spoon of water. The first spoon of water you will offer for washing the feet. Om Padyam Samarpayami. Second spoon of water you offer for washing the hands. Om Arhyam Samarpayami. Then you offer next spoon of water for Achman or drinking. Om Achmanam Samarpayami. You can connect hands together, just do that, that's fine. Make a chain, whatever. And offer another spoon of water for Snan. Om Snanam Samarpayami. And put the spoon back. You have 2 red strings still on your plate, take one. And after a nice bath, you want to give some clothes to Bhagwanji. So that is called Vastra. These strings are the symbol of the clothes. And wrap it around the shoulder of Bhagwanji there. Om Vastram Samarpayami. And then you take the second red string as a symbol of the Yagyopavit, or the Janev that we put, sacred thread, and hang it on the left shoulder of Ganesh Bhagwan on both sides. Om Yagyopavitam Samarpayami. Exactly like that. And now you apply tilak. After the puja and vastra and Yagyopavit, you apply tilak on the forehead. Om Gandham Vilepayami. Then you offer rice. Om Akshatan Samarpayami. Then you adorn the murti with some flowers. Om Pushpani Samarpayami. And agarbattis are already lighted, so just wave your hand in a gesture of offering. Om Dhupam Agrapayami. Deepak is lighted. We offer Deepak also in a gesture of offering. Om Deepam Darshayami. And now it is the meal time, Naivedya. So there are some sugar crystals on your puja plate. Take a few and offer it as a Naivedya. Om Naivedyam Nivedayami. And then we offer some mouth fresheners. We don't have that pan supadi. Take some rice as a substitute. Rice is the substitute for everything that we don't have on the plate. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. These are like your variables in your program. You can assign any value to rice. Om Tambul Pugi Phalani Samarpayami. And then we offer Dakshina. So use rice again as a substitute. Assign the variable Dakshina there. Om Dakshinam Samarpayami. So these are the 16 offerings. One final offering of rice in lieu of anything that we might have missed. Om Sarva Bhave Akshatan Samarpayami. So that concludes the Shodashopchar Puja. We made 16 offerings. Fold your hands and do the Namaskar. Om Namo Svanantaya Sahasramurtaye Sahasrapadakshya Shishirorvahave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha. That concludes the puja. Now we are going to chant Gayatri Mantra 11 times, and you will suffix the word Swaha at the end of the Gayatri Mantra. When you suffix the word Swaha at the end of the mantra, it becomes the mantra of a Yagya. So what we are technically going to do at this time is called Deep Yagya. Deep means Deepak. Deepak is already lighted. There is Ahuti continuously going on in a miniaturized form in the Deepak. Agarbattis are lighted, so there is some Havan Samagri that is continuously burning there. So in a miniaturized form, the Ahuti is continuously going on. We are adding the second condition of Yagya, that is mantra, that we are going to chant. And third and most important condition of Yagya is Shraddha and Bhavana. So if we meet these three conditions, we meet the condition of a Yagya. So we are going to do what? We are going to do a Diwali Deep Yagya. You are all excited? Let us do the Deep Yagya. Again, put your hands on your lap, back and neck straight, and let us chant Gayatri Mantra with suffix Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Now we will offer 3 ahutis of Mahamrityunjaya mantra also. The Mahamrityunjaya mantra is a very special mantra that is chanted for the holistic well-being of a person. That includes our health of the body, health of the mind, and health of the spirit. Alright? Until unless all these 3 things are healthy and in harmony, a person is not completely blissful and healthy. So let all these 3 dimensions of our life be healthy and blissful. With that idea, we will do the chanting of the Mahamrityunjaya mantra. In this wonderful month of November, if anybody has a birthday, you can recognize yourself. The party is day after tomorrow. Okay? And it is free, right? So there is ticket. Alright, so you can recognize yourself. Anybody with birthday in the month of November, raise your hand, tell your name. Yeah.
Shall I raise your hand? We have one in the back.
Yeah, tell your name.
Ajay.
Ajay, alright. Anybody else? Pratik. Beautiful name. Ajay and Pratik.
Ami Patel.
Alright, Ami. Ami, what? Alright. Alright, so happy birthday to you all, and let us also pray this Mahamrityunjaya mantra for our recently re-elected president, so that he may guide our country in the right direction and provide the leadership that the world needs on this time of crunch, right? It's a crunch time going all around the world. See what is happening in Europe, all the places, and it needs a strong leadership. Alright, let's chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukchiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukchiyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukchiyamamritat Swaha. And we will give a special ahuti of Mahamrityunjaya mantra for those of our fellow citizens who have suffered due to the recent storms and calamities on East Coast. Yes, the worldly possessions that are damaged that happened will eventually, they will get over with, but the damage that happens to our psyche and to our spirit, it takes a different kind of aid, and that we can provide by chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra and praying Bhagwan Mahakal, Bhagwan Shiv, to provide that strength, inner strength, to all those people who are adversely affected, to regain their spirit and strength and get on with their life. Let us chant one more time Mahamrityunjaya mantra and suffix it with the Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityurmukchiyamamritat Swaha. Alright, so we will take a few moments to reflect upon this occasion of Diwali Puja, and let us see what is the take-home message of this puja of today. So I begin with the comment that this is not just the Lakshmi Puja, but it is a unified puja of Lakshmi Ji and Ganesh Bhagwan. The idea with this unified puja is that Bhagwan Ganesh symbolizes and represents and personifies what we call as pure intellect. The Sanskrit word is Sad-buddhi. Buddhi means the intellect. Sad is a adjective that tells it is a pure buddhi that can make the right decisions. And Lakshmi Mata is the Devi of Sammriddhi. It's a very beautiful word, Sammriddhi. Some girls also have this name, Sammriddhi. The point with the Sammriddhi is that this does not simply signify the physical wealth, but it is a kind of an auspicious abundance that one feels in their heart, along with the abundance in the external life. So, until and unless there is a pairing of the Sadbuddhi, pairing of the pure intellect, and pairing of the wealth, the life never gets fulfilled. Think about a situation when you have all the wealth of the world at your disposal, but your head is gone crazy. Can't think straight, don't know what to do, how to do with, what to do with the wealth. So it is very important that when our mind is enlightened by the Sadbuddhi, only then we can make the right decision about what use we can make of the money that is at our disposal. That's why we combine. It's a very smart pairing here, Lakshmi ji and Ganesh ji, that reminds us that Sadbuddhi we should not neglect. And one more thing we should remember, that when there is an absence of Sadbuddhi, that pure intellect is missing, the wealth becomes dangerous sometimes. We start making very reckless decisions with our wealth, with our money, and it can be really, really harmful at times in the absence of Sadbuddhi. So it is not that Sadbuddhi is the only important thing. There are also situations when the most brilliant intellects, they become stunted and dulled when there is a condition of impoverishment. So there has to be a harmonious balance of the pure intellect and the wealth together, and we should focus on both the things. That is the main message that you can take home from today. And not only this is about the external wealth, but from the Vedic Purush Sukta to all the sacred Puranas, Lakshmi ji is recognized as the Paramatma's power of Shri. And Shri and Aishwarya Shakti. What it means is that, again, there is no English translation for these beautiful words, so you can again call it as a auspicious abundance. And there is a picture here in front of Lakshmi Mata and Ganesh ji, you can see that, and Vishnu Bhagwan there, where Vishnu Bhagwan is reclining on the Sesh Nag under the Milky Ocean, and Lakshmi Mata is serving her. So there is one name that is for Bhagwan Vishnu, and that name is called Lakshmipati, right? Lakshmipati is the name of Bhagwan Vishnu, and name of Lakshmi Mata is Vishnu Patni, Ramapati, Umapati, Sitapati. So here if you see the way we identify the Devatas, they are identified by their better half, right? Radha Krishna. So here Lakshmi Mata, who represents the wealth of the entire universe, everything she owns. And Bhagwan Vishnu, there is another name of Bhagwan Vishnu that is called Daridra Narayana. The word Daridra signifies a person who is possessionless. But Bhagwan Vishnu has very important job to do. He maintains and sustains this whole universe. So if you are in charge of running this university, how much money you need to make this place run and hum? Bhagwan Vishnu has to run the whole universe. He also needs a lot of resources, but he himself does not hold any possessions. But Lakshmi Mata follows Bhagwan Vishnu because Bhagwan Vishnu is engaged in the greater good. So the message and the moral of this picture and story is that when you are engaged in the greater good, the auspiciousness, the wealth follows. And our attitude for wealth should be that of mother. Like Lakshmi, we treat as our mother, right? Vishnu is our Pita, Jagat Pita, Jagdish, and Lakshmi is our mother. So there is only one Lakshmi Pati, that is Vishnu. When we approach Lakshmi with this idea that she is Vishnu Patni and our mother, then that wealth becomes auspicious and nurtures us, supports us, helps us grow rich and feel the abundance in our life. When we approach Lakshmi with the idea of becoming the owner of Lakshmi, First of all, that is not possible because there is only one Lakshmipati and that is Vishnu, and he is our father. Lakshmi is our mother. So don't even think in your head that we can ever become the owners of the Lakshmi. No, nobody can become Lakshmipati other than Bhagwan Vishnu. This Lakshmi, this wealth becomes illusion when we approach wealth and Lakshmi with the wrong idea in our head. So I want to quote Sri Aurobindo here. Sri Aurobindo says that the wealth that we see in this world, it is nothing but the visible manifestation of the Sri Shakti of the Lakshmi on the physical level. But like any power that manifests at physical level, wrong people also can acquire the same power that good people can acquire. So it becomes the duty of all the dharmic people to reacquire that wealth for the greater good. We cannot just wash our hands off that I am okay, you are okay, and that's that. We should be striving our best to acquire as much wealth with dharmic means as possible and then deploy it with our right intellect for the greater good. So on this Diwali day, I wish you all become billionaires, make a lot of money, but approach that wealth with reverence of Lakshmi. That will be very auspicious in your life, and it will bring not only good to yourself and your family, but you will be cause of a greater good for your society and fellow human beings as well. So with that, now we are approaching Poorn-ahuti, that will be followed by Aarti. So Poorn-ahuti is a stage of this puja where we say that now we conclude this puja, and we conclude this puja with a sankalp. Again, sankalp, we started with a sankalp for puja, we are ending with a sankalp that what we want to bring change in our life. Until our life is touched by this puja, until we can bring some positive changes and transformation in our life, this puja becomes just like another party or time pass. We don't want it to become like that. In this presence of Bhagwan Lakshmi and Ganesh Bhagwan, Lakshmi Mata and Ganesh Bhagwan, we want to make some commitments. First commitment we want to make is that if we look within, we find that there are a lot of impediments and flaws in our life that are slowing down our life. We are not be able to achieve our goals as fast and as best as we would like to, right? Everybody feels that way. There are certain things holding us down, some baggage on our head or some stone tied to our feet. Find out one such flaw today on this occasion of Diwali and give it up in this Poorn-ahuti. Offer it to Bhagwan Ganesh and Lakshmi Mata and tell them to take it away, get rid of you from that one defect, one flaw that is slowing you down in life. Whatever it could be. From time management to procrastination, whatever is hurting you at this time, think in your mind and give it away. And then, like we get rid of one of the flaw or bad habit, there is also a need to look and see what is missing in our life. Not only we get rid of our baggage, but we also think about what is missing. Maybe we are missing certain virtues and strengths that are either totally missing or not fully developed as much as we would like them to be. Again, some good habit that you think is going to propel you on the path of success, get you that extra leg up in your studies or in any walk of your life. So think of two things in your mind. It's like make a wish. Make a wish that what you want to clean yourself up and what you want to enrich yourself with. And that will be, my friends, the best Diwali gift take home you can do. And why it is important, you can say, oh, New Year is also coming, on the New Year Eve I can make my resolutions. But those resolutions don't have the kind of power that this Poorn-ahuti resolution will have. Why? Because when your resolution becomes weak, Lakshmi Mata and Ganeshji and all Devis and Devatas will give you the strength to stay firm. So don't let this opportunity go waste. You have spent an hour plus time and make good use of it. Alright? So take some rice and flour in your hand and raise your fist of right hand like this. And now I am going to chant the Poorn-ahuti mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Purnadarvi Parapatasu Purna Punarapata Vasne Vikrina Vahaisha Murjivang Shatakrato Swaha Om Sarvavai Purnagvang Swaha. Think your resolutions, touch your fist with your hand and offer it on the Murti of Bhagwan Ganesh. And now we are ready for the Aarti, and that will conclude today's Diwali Puja. I wish you all a very, very happy, prosperous and life on this Diwali, and that is filled with the auspicious abundance. Let the Sri Shakti of Lakshmi Mata always be with you. Thank you very much. We are ready for Aarti.